Hi Internet, I'm John Appleseed. Welcome to my YouTube channel where we do a daily crossword puzzle. And today we have the Saturday New York Times puzzle posted today, February 7th, 2026. The constructor is Mark Diehl. Will Schwartz is the editor, and let's see what we've got. Saturday puzzles are meant to be the most difficult offering from the New York Times each week. We have some long answers in here, stacked nicely at the top and bottom, so let's see what we have. One across is breakfast bar item. Don't know. We'll have better luck with the downs, probably. One down, can't keep on topic. Wanders or something like rambles, maybe. Two down, sharpshooters, asset. Don't know. Three down, preps for surgery, perhaps. No. Four down, wear out around the edges. That might be fray. Five down, first name in Universal horror. So a horror franchise from the Universal Studio. I don't know what it would be. Six down, seldom used PC key. Escape or tab. Which one is seldom used? Don't know. Delete maybe. Seven down, long shot practice. No. Eight down, save me blank. Save me Jesus. Save me a seat. Either one might fit. Nine down, Pauline blank, former New Yorker film critic. I think that's Pauline Kael. 10 down, classic Chevy model. Impala comes to mind. That does not fit. I don't know what it is. 11 down, not fair in a way. No, and 13 down, student's goal. Can we get 12 down? Strip down the interstate. That's the median. Strip. 14 down is that can't possibly be right. Okay, we got median here. Maybe we'll be able to get these acrosses. 25 across, some control buttons. Ons and offs might be control buttons. Not colloquially. Ain't. Don't know. 18 across, losing propositions with a question mark. 16 across, curio shop treasure. No, 14 across, Homo sapiens, for example. 12 across is summer picnic side dish. Potato salad, some kind of salad, I think. Salad would fit with that A for Pauline Kael. What other kind of salad do we have? Summer salad, a potato salad, macaroni salad, yes. Macaroni salad. Can't keep on topic. Rambles. Two down, sharpshooter's asset. So aim. Don't know. Preps for surgery and first name in Universal horror. Lon Chaney was an early horror movie star and a pioneer in stage makeup. I don't know that he worked for Universal Studios. Breakfast bar item for one across. Can't come up with that. Homo sapiens, for example. A curio shop treasure. Losing propositions and not colloquially. I wonder if median is incorrect, but we've got the M for macaroni salad. I'll try save me a seat for 8 down. Classic Chevy did Chevy make the El Camino, the car truck? We all called it when I was a kid. Not fair in a way. Is this some kind of pancakes? "17 across" is singer with the 2016 Grammy-winning soul ballad, Cranes in the Sky. I don't know that. 19 across, keep on keeping on. Quality, I think grit might fit there. 21 across is cause for getting stuck. Might get stuck in the mire. Enjoying recognition for 15 down. 24 across, Airbnb inclusion, usually. Linens are included? I'm not sure about that. 26 across is like hand-to-hand fighting. And 24 down isn't keeping up, lags. Gives me a little confidence about that L. Student's goal. Graduation. Good grades. Dean's list. Nope. 28 across on the starting line. Ready to go. Divergent author Veronica for 27 down. Don't know that. 20 down is reptile with a colorful name. So red, something beginning with red would be a colorful name. One of many in a B, typically. Are we talking about a spelling bee here? Maybe a good speller? Misdirect for 23 across. Like hand-to-hand fighting could be close quarter or close something. 29 across, over-under, and point spread. Terms from gambling. Don't know what it is. Are they prop bets or some other kind of bets? $27 down, that's the divergent author. And 35 across, fancy schmancy. Could be posh. Maybe this is some kind of boa. A ruby boa. Ruby could be a color. Ruby boa, okay. Long shot practice. Some kind of test. OMG, evoking deed. A feat. A feat of daring do might make you say OMG. $23 down, having lost all its fizz. The soda that's lost its fizz is said to be flat. Misdirect. Foul? No? Not sure about that. Yeah, I don't know. I think I may have something wrong there. 26 down, Michael, who plays Alan in Barbie. Michael Cera is an actor. Maybe these are sports bets for 29 across, the over-under and the point spread. 34 across, dome-shaped Buddhist shrine is a stupa. I remember from a high school cultural geography class. 37 across, instrument depicted in paintings by Hals and Caravaggio. Just four-letter instrument that might be in Middle-Age paintings. Let's try lute, a Renaissance. I think Caravaggio is Renaissance. 40 across, as good as it gets. Oh, 34 down. Opening for a mail carrier would be a mail slot. Heavy drinker may be found in one, and a stupor. Not a stupa, but a stupor. 30 down. Woolen leggings, as worn by World War I soldiers, are puttees. And 28 down. And snare for, as some undertakings, is to rope in, to rope someone in. We're missing two letters there. As good as it gets. Optimal. 43 across, they make low digits smaller. beginning with toe. Maybe toenail clippers make your lower digits, your toes, smaller. They don't really make your toes smaller, but I guess. I'll allow that. Maybe you rope someone into something. How did I get roped into this? Street ending at Disneyland's Sleeping Beauty Castle. Walking right down the middle of Main Street, USA, as they sing on that street into the entrance to the Magic Kingdom. One of Oberon's subjects. He was king of the fairies in what? Midsummer Night's Dream, one of those Shakespeare plays. 44 down, many a professional office. No, 45 down. The Hornets on scoreboards, I think, play in it's the Charlotte Hornets. Okay, so maybe not toenail clippers. They make low digits smaller. 46 across. What a pitcher tries to do to retire the side is to get all the opposing batters out in an inning. Former ebook devices until 2014. Okay, a Sony something, maybe a reader. Ebook devices, don't remember those. A suite for many professional office. Toenail. What? 42 down, wrote fiction, lied. 39 down, author of Steppenwolf is Herman Hesse. 36 down, private reply. A private might reply to a ranking officer, yes, sir. Physiques that have gone a little soft. Dad bods, maybe. 32 down, former Veep with a Nobel Prize. I think that's Al Gore. That clue has been in the New York Times puzzles before. Toenail scissors, not clippers, but scissors. This looks like Lesbos. The Isle of Sappho is the Isle of Lesbos. Sappho was a poet who lived on Lesbos. Used for a yew tree, might be part of a hedge, I guess. Pronoun in Texas is y'all. 31 across, small squeeze from a tube is a dab, and 33 down, bless this mess fits. Okay, so we got the bottom half of the puzzle done. Like hand-to-hand fighting. Hand-to-hand fighting. And misdirect. And 7 down is long shot practice. Is it like a kicking test, like a field goal kicker might practice making a long shot? Bless me, excuse me. Pancakes. Is this a species? $15 down would be enjoying recognition, seen, student's goal. This would be a P. Take or save me. Long shot practice. A vision test? No. It's probably going to be an S. Maybe pancakes. Not fair. Let's try mire for something you might get stuck in. Hand-to-hand fighting takes place at close range. So, a rosy boa. Okay, that's another colorful name. And misdirect could be to fool. Then a missile test. You might test a missile with a long shot. Okay, macaroni salad is right. Cranes in the sky. What is a singer that fits here? Sailing is not fair? And student's goal is to get a degree. Katie Lang? Saining is not fair, and that's not how Katie Lang spells her name, is it? Okay, I like save me a seat. El Camino, kale. Not fair. The breakfast bar item is not pancakes. It is a waffle maker. Might be on a breakfast bar at your hotel. Fair weather would be the opposite of rainy weather. So if it's raining, it's not fair weather. Let's try wanders. For can't keep on topic, you wander off topic. Acumen is a word for aim or precision, although more like skill. Preps for surgery. Let's try Lon Chaney, maybe. I don't know what Universal, I guess that was a studio he worked for. Seldom used PC. Key. Save me as Pat. It's like species. Nary. I have nary a clue. I have not a clue how to finish this puzzle. Losing propositions with a question mark. An oddity is something you might find in a curio shop. You might have to fast before surgery. Acuity is a word for aim. Okay. Homo sapiens is a Is there an end key on PC? Maybe one of those page down place in that area of the keyboard. Save me. It's got to be save me a seat. Unless. Save me a spot. Solange might be a singer. Save me a spot. So Homo sapiens is some kind of species. I'm not sure about that D. Acuity. You might propose going on a diet to lose pounds. Okay, God no, for that can't possibly be right. I think Homo sapiens, Homo is the genus and sapiens is the species, perhaps. I'm not quite sure how those work. I don't know the end key, but it must be kind of over there by the numbers on a PC keyboard. I'm solving this on a Mac, so I don't know. Can't look at my keyboard to cheat, but I think D will finish the puzzle. There we go. Quite a bit of difficulty, especially at the end there, up in this top section. I think save me a seat. I was stuck on that. I think that messed me up. Still, we brought it in just under 20 minutes, so not too bad. Genus and species. The last thing to click for me. I had toenail clippers instead of toenail scissors. So I've commented before that these long answers can look intimidating, but once you get a few letters, if you can get them filled in, that gives you a lot of fodder for the crossing. However, in this case, this puzzle today didn't really help me. Genus and species just was not a phrase that clicked to me, and I put in toenail clippers there. I don't know Sony readers as an alternative, I guess, to the Kindle or the Nook. What was 44 down? Mini Professional Office Suite. Okay, so the longish answers weren't much help to me. Rather, they were the last things to fall. And we finally managed to figure it out. All right, thanks so much for joining me. Please come back for more puzzles and games, and I'll see you next time.